How's it? Today is Thursday, June 26th, and I am doing posterior chain work, just the accessory work today. No seated overhead press because I'm actually going to be lifting my big Saturday tomorrow. So it's going to be the old school Big Friday. And I don't know how I feel about that because my body feels like absolute dookie. I went running on Tuesday. I ran like 3 miles. It was very, very slow, relatively speaking. It was fast for me. It was like first 2 miles were like 9:30 ish, which is definitely faster than normal pace for me. And then like I had to stop because my leg was cramping. And then probably the last mile was like 10:40, 10:50. So yeah, it was 10-minute plus for the 3 miles that I ran. And like yesterday turned out the way that I expected to. My body did not feel very great. Like my hips were not super loose. They were a little bit tight. My calves were extremely sore. My lower back was actually feeling good, so that's a good sign. My hamstrings were okay. But as I moved through everything, it just was just like, wow, I don't have enough energy to do any of this. And so I had to cut everything short. So I intended to do some the thruster doubles at like 103. I ended up doing just 100. And then I was supposed to do a few sets of the hang clean plus jerk. I only did one set and I almost died. I went running off the platform because, I'm a runner. And it's actually honestly pretty miraculous that I didn't miss any lifts. Now that I think about it, like I felt so exhausted and everything yesterday, and I feel like that a lot. Like especially on the Wednesdays, just because like Monday, Tuesday into Wednesday is a ton. Even though like lately my Tuesdays have been pretty like submaximal, just because I'm doing all of these accessory days. And I think like when I'm looking at how it's feeling to like relative to what it used to be, it is very similar. Like the Wednesday, like I feel so run down and everything. But today's okay. Again, keeping it super light. My body is not ready to be pushing the weights. Like I know on Tuesday I wanted to do a little bit heavier on this back extension here, like do body weight 15, 20, and then perhaps 25. But I just wasn't ready for that on Tuesday, especially because I knew I was going to go for the run. And so today I also made the decision just to keep it at the pretty light normal sets because when I'm trying to lift tomorrow, right? So I don't want to push too hard on this and like really over fatigue myself. Last night at the restaurant it was actually a really really long night. I got out very very close to 12 o'clock, which is very atypical of a Wednesday night, but it is what it is. And then I had a client this morning at the gym, so like everything just felt like I needed a light day today, and I was able to get through all of today, like pretty minimal like effort. I feel like that's a bad thing to say, but like it really was just a little bit slower and slower on purpose, just to give myself some room for tomorrow. So we'll see. We'll see how tomorrow feels. I imagine my calves and my hips are still not gonna feel super great tomorrow. But yeah, I mean my back feels okay today, and that is a good positive sign. And we'll see how that feels tomorrow, given my sleep situation. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Shoots.